So this is from our podcast number one, Cinaminute challenge number one. That's hard to say, but it's gonna catch on. I promise you.
You got through it. You got through it.
Cinaminute. It's just one that we're gonna do. So the first one we have is we're gonna try to think of a new intro for the sequels as episode 6. Think of the way the intro is gonna start off using the same Disney characters that already that were created for the sequels, but you have no limit on how you want to change them. So for this one, the first one, do you want to do it, or do you want me to start off the 1 minute?
You go for it, man.
Okay, so let me get the timer ready here. So let's do this timer here. Can you see the timer?
Yes.
Okay, let's see it. So sequel, true. Let's start it, and now. Okay, so where we're going to start off is that you're going to have Luke in his Jedi temple still. You're going to have Rey. You're going to have Finn. You're going to have Poe Dameron. They're all going to be kids. They're going to be kids in this temple. They're all learning from Luke. They're going to be Force sensitive already, so we don't got to worry about figuring out who's Force sensitive or not. So he's going to be there. You can hear a starship coming over the planet, and you start hearing lasers being shot down into the thing, and then you see from the top of a mountain in the temple, Luke just moving with his force, pushing the blaster bolts away from the side. Then he grabs on the saber and starts smacking every single thing that he can get from it. When you see the TIE fighters coming down, and you see this big old alarm hitting the temple, everyone running out of the way. You see little Rey, you see little Finn trying to help out, and you see Luke, see him telling them to get into the ship, pushes him with the force with the force. He starts continuing to try to hit those lightsaber bolts, and I'm already out of time. This is harder than I thought.
Done.
Okay, this was difficult. I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. So, Einstein, now this is your turn. You're gonna try to top that one. I think we might need more time, but this is definitely.
Okay, but before we start, give me a little reminder. What's the setup again? What's the setup?
So you have you're gonna introduce the sequel trilogy, episode 6. You can do it with however, like, no limit on how to change the characters that are already settled by already created by Disney. So all the characters are the characters that were on the Disney sequels. You have to use them, but they can be changed however you want them. So obviously, I didn't get too far in mine, but it'll be something that you can do, to try it yourself. All right.
Okay.
So tell me if you're ready. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna screw this up, but let's do this.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
All right. So typical Star Wars. See the planet, the big starship coming in. Now, by that time, there hasn't been a Sith for thousands of years. But the fact is that nowadays, you start seeing Han coming out and just kind of talking to Chewie and saying, "Hey, what's going on? We haven't been hearing from our friends all of a sudden." But all of a sudden, you see the Millennium Falcon come up from the top, and Han is like, "Wait a minute, has there been someone else driving another Millennium Falcon?" But the fact is that, who is that? Why is he coming? Why is he coming and talk to me? And all of a sudden, the door comes out. Kylo Ren pops out. Now the fact is, why was Kylo Ren coming up and saying to Han, saying, "Hey, you know what? There has been an awakening of the Force. We need to find out who has been driving in the far end of the galaxy and destroying everything, every temple that we have hold sacred." And there goes my minute.
Dude, that's a villain, what do you call it? A Millennium Falcon. I like it. So yeah, you guys, it's time to check it out and say which one you like more. Again, I really wish I had at least 10 more seconds to explain more, but every second count on this challenge. So let's continue doing it. So thank you for that first one. Let's try the